Imagine a spiritual path that honors the universal truths in all religions, that sees we are all one. Imagine a movement that respects each person's right to choose their spiritual path. Imagine a spiritual movement that empowers and unites rather than divides. This is unity. For more than a century, unity has offered a positive, practical, and progressive approach to understanding and applying the teachings of Jesus and other spiritual masters. Unity is non-dogmatic and inclusive. Are you a Christian with questions, or just spiritually seeking? Are you curious to explore the universal truths that Jesus embodied and taught, concepts that extend beyond traditional Christian theology? Learn how unity bridges Eastern and Western philosophy, and how it can change your life. Experience God consciousness. Raise your awareness. Live more abundantly. We invite you to explore our network of churches and study centers and our world headquarters at Unity Village. Call or email anytime for prayer support.
Each and every person has inborn God-given powers. We can change our lives by learning to use these powers consciously and intentionally. The way we use or misuse these powers shapes our reality. Connect with your higher self. Connect with the divine.
Welcome to Unity of Chicago South Spiritual Community, online, live stream, and on demand. Today, Karen Drucker reminds us to be grateful in our prosperity reminder. We have an artist who has not performed before on our platform, and Bonnie Thompson Ford brings us a dynamic affirmation of truth. Thank you so much for spending this time with Unity of Chicago South.
This is an open letter to Black America from Unity Ministers. We love you, and we embrace our responsibility to eradicate racism. It is our divine appointment to stand with you, to see you,
to hear you,
to listen,
to be in conversation with you,
to be with your anger without judgment,
to know your sacred worth,
to acknowledge my privilege,
to take responsibility,
to confront complacency,
to back my words with action, palabras con acción,
to be accountable for effecting change in my community,
to support Black-owned businesses,
to be a bender of the arc of the moral universe that bends toward justice,
to demand the end of police brutality,
to use my voice and my vote to end systemic racism,
to hold you and our country in prayer,
to be a call to action,
to be a voice for justice, to be a voice for unity.
Unity of Chicago South Spiritual Community. Thanks everyone watching today's celebration. We appreciate your support. Your financial support helps us sustain and grow this Beyond Walls ministry. UCS accepts your financial support online or by mail. You may use the Cash App, Unity Chicago South. You may select Unity of Chicago South from the Give Lifey app found on our website, www.unityocs.org. You can also mail donations to Unity of Chicago South. The mailing address is 1448 East 52nd Street Suite 132 Chicago, Illinois 60615. Continue watching this online space, donate your support and spread the word that Unity of Chicago South is Beyond Walls online. Health and wellness to each and every one of you.
promise in this. I am great to keep my heart beating. I am great with every breath. Thank you. I am grateful. Thank you. I am grateful. I promise in this. So blessed. I am great to keep my heart beating. So blessed. I am great with every breath. So blessed. I'm grateful. Thank you. I am grateful. I promise in this. So blessed. I am great to keep my heart beating. So blessed. I am great with every breath. So blessed. So grateful. Thank you. I am great. I promise in this. I am great to keep my heart beating. I am great with every breath. Thank you. I am grateful. Thank you. I promise in this moment to keep my heart wide open with every breath I take. I promise in this moment to keep my heart wide open with every breath I take. I'm grateful. I am grateful, grateful. I am 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 grateful.
One step away, forward in motion. Know where I've been, know where I'm going. Voices rise up, a beautiful sound. There's more than enough music to go around. Everyone step in line with me. Put your hands up, get on your feet. Oh, 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 oh. This is my circle. This is my tribe. Leaning together, we know we're all on the same side. We are stars in the same sky. Circle of stars in the same big sky. We burning brighter than before. We shining on forevermore. Circle of stars in the same big sky. This kind of love could fill up an ocean. I lift you up, you keep me going. Anything is possible. There's nothing we can't do. Bring out the best in me. I'll give it back to you. This is my circle. This is my tribe. Leaning together, we know we're all on the same side. We are stars in the same sky. Circle of stars in the same big sky. We burning brighter than before. We shining on forevermore. Circle of stars in the same big sky. my tribe. This is my circle. This is my tribe. This is my circle. This is my tribe. Leaning together, we know we're all on the same side. We are stars in the same sky. Circle of stars in the same big sky. We burning brighter than before. We shining on forevermore. Circle of stars in the same big sky.
Unity of Chicago South Spiritual Community. Thanks everyone watching today's celebration. We appreciate your support. Your financial support helps us sustain and grow this Beyond Walls ministry. UCS accepts your financial support online or by mail. You may use the Cash App, Unity Chicago South. You may select Unity of Chicago South from the Give Lifey app found on our website, www.unityocs.org. You can also mail donations to Unity of Chicago South. The mailing address is 1448 East 52nd Street Suite 132 Chicago, Illinois 60615. Continue watching this online space, donate your support and spread the word that Unity of Chicago South is Beyond Walls online. Health and wellness to each and every one of you.
Zeal, an equal energy to eternal power, which motivates profound connectivity to the source of my being. It tends to stir the soul, promoting thought and energizing action according to our will to carry out purpose. The zeal within is spirit guided. I am, we are, unique to all existence. Therefore, there is a specialized energy locked into our individual ability to create. My passion will never leave me. It remains in an uploaded position, pending inner power of desire. I am so grateful for the blessed dialogue with my higher self, which avails to me the opportunity to seek growth along my journey. Inner realization of humanity's existence on earth is to know we have projects and pathways built into our individual systems. Seek, and ye shall find. Some recognize earlier than others. However, in time, the zealous energies will cause elevation of consciousness. Sometimes so powerful that purpose will unite with Spirit's light to move us forward. When I connect with my enthusiasm, I can experience the wonderment of earth, the soul of Gaia. For I am then reminded of who I am, so integrated with the oneness of God and so it is.
Unity of Chicago South Spiritual Community. Thanks everyone watching today's celebration. We appreciate your support. Your financial support helps us sustain and grow this Beyond Walls ministry. UCS accepts your financial support online or by mail. You may use the Cash App, Unity Chicago South. You may select Unity of Chicago South from the Give Life app found on our website, www.unityocs.org. You can also mail donations to Unity of Chicago South. The mailing address is 1448 East 52nd Street Suite 132 Chicago, Illinois 60615. Continue watching this online space, donate your support and spread the word that Unity of Chicago South is Beyond Walls online. Health and wellness to each and every one of you.
Wow. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Reverend R. Ken here. Thank you for joining us, no matter what time of day it might be for you. Because again, we are live on Sunday. We live stream on Sundays at 11 a.m. But we are on demand at any point at any time, 24/7 from that point on, with this particular message and each message that we do. So I know we're winding down. We want to do something they call evergreen, which means that it's always good. But I do want to mention we're winding down from a very tumultuous time. And soon we will see the people will speak. I'll leave it right there. Right there. So welcome to Unity of Chicago South Spiritual Community, online and on demand. Again, I'm Reverend R. Ken, and before I start today, I really want to extend a special thanks to all of the individuals who contribute to the affirmation of truth, not just this month, but each month. I want to say thank you to our affiliated Unity of Chicago South ministers, the Reverend Doctors Nick and Stephanie. A special thanks out to Reverend Bobby, a contributor, and of course to today's contributor, our own member Bonnie Thompson Ford. There is an infinite source available to everyone. It is there for each who seek it, no matter their race, their gender, or their religion. Believe what you may, but know that the source of the universe is also the source of every one of us. Therefore, the principle supporting the stars is the principle supporting and available to each of us. Let us declare together, I am open and receptive to this divine living principle. Together, please. I am open and receptive to this divine living principle. Father, Mother God, I am grateful. This is my declaration. This is my truth. As I accept it, so it becomes. And all is well, and well indeed. A poem today entitled Healing Mind by Aditi, and it goes like this. A turmoil you may feel, feeding on you with zeal, finally to make you a meal. To avoid it now, start to heal. You, the one, choice of your fate. You will come out, don't be a bait. It's difficult, don't start to hate. Till your last breath, just create. It may be a reckless mind. To make it better, just be kind. Aim right and forward, then bind. Let the unwanted past dwell behind. Yes, 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 yes. See, the poet is writing or warning us against external forces. They remind us that the issues of the day contain an energy, a life force that can overpower us. But we should remember that we are the final creators of our life. And it further reminds us that we have that power as the creators of our lives as long as we are alive. And an additional warning reminds us that the past is unchangeable and must be left behind. We should bind ourselves to divine love and move forward with the power of internal zeal. One of life's lessons is to move forward with that which we can control. To move forward with that which we can control. Consciousness is one of those controllable aspects of our lives. Consciousness. An awareness made up of ideas, thoughts, emotions, sensations, and the knowledge that makes up the conscious and the subconscious. It is the totality of us. The totality, the spirit, soul, and body of us. Now, along with consciousness, we control that which makes up our consciousness. And that's done through our thinking, our words, our actions, our reactions, our feelings. The thought and feeling seeds that we plant within direct our outer action and reactions. The 20th century mystic Joel Goldsmith famously declared that consciousness is what I am. Now we have spent several weeks examining the spiritual principle of zeal in multiple ways, from its enthusiastic quality to its power to motivate. Zeal, like the other 11 spiritual powers, serves us best when we consciously activate it in such a way that it shines in our hearts and thoughts, like the ever-shining sun. Regardless if it is dark in your part of the world, the sun will still be shining somewhere. Our goal, is to develop a shining consciousness no matter the seeming darkness in our situation. Now, the thing about that is, I'm not speaking of the smiley face, everything's wonderful. That smiley face that's really covering up a dark heart. I'm not talking about that type of zeal. I'm talking about the zeal principle that is not intended to cover up the challenge. See, that the principle is not intended to cover up anything. The zeal principle is a power that can move us, move you, move me through the challenge when we include divine love and forward thinking. You see, it will, as the poet said, move us past the moment. Consciousness is what we are. A consciousness expressing zeal is what we can choose to be. This is not a switch on or off type of zeal. This is a zeal that travels life's currents with us as we move. And it smooths out the waves that we encounter in our journey, in our life experience. This is a moving force when we join the spiritual principles of divine love along with divine wisdom into it, because that generates the power that is required, the power that's required to overcome, as well as the energy to move forward in the midst of challenges. The power to overcome, to deal with challenges, and then the energy, because sometimes we get drained. We've spent so much time in fighting the challenges that I'm just drained of energy. But zeal also, when we combine it with love and wisdom, gives us the energy to move forward in the midst of challenges. Our job, our work is to awaken the divine zeal seed that's been implanted at creation by our Creator. Listen again. Our job is to awaken the divine zeal seed that was implanted at our creation by our Creator. It doesn't matter what you think the Creator is. It doesn't matter what you call the Creator. It doesn't matter where you came from. As we just did a podcast recently, we said, the one thing that the anthropologists tell us is that as they traced it back, they say that the beginning of humanity, there was a looking out and saying, I didn't do all this. I didn't make the mountains. I didn't do all this. So there's something greater than me. And from there, they just moved into creating ideas about what that was greater, gods and so forth. So understand there is something greater. That's that Creator that we talk about. And at the creation of us, humanity, there was this seed, these various seeds that were implanted in us. And our job is to cultivate them, to bring them forth in a manner that fits who and what we want to be. See, we're not the creators of zeal. Instead, we are the participants. As the divine principle outpitches in our life, affair, and world. And it outpitches how? As joy, as confidence, as demeanor, as achievement, as possibilities, as appreciation, and as joy and hope. Zeal is not something that was, okay? Zeal is not, I was happy, I was joyous, it's not something. Zeal is not something that was. No. It's not like some kind of commodity that we run out of or use up. See, that's not what this divine principle is. Zeal is not something that is coming as if we are saving up for, and then we're going to use it up again, and then we're going to save up again. That's not what this zeal, this divine principle of zeal is. No. The divine principle that we speak of here is a right now present energy. And it's available in the midst of darkness, just like the sun. See, the sun is shining now, right now, somewhere. Even if it seems not to be present in our world, we have the ability to move from a consciousness of darkness and despair to one of hope. From darkness and despair to one of hope. And one of the things that today's poet kind of gave us a hint about is the fact that create until your last breath. Never stop moving forward. Never stop working to achieve, to bring forth all that you have within you, all that the Creator has planted within you, and bring it forth. He says never, the author says never stop. The poet says never stop. See, it cannot be emphasized enough. Release the idea that our divine powers are outside of us and are waiting for us to come and arrive at some mystical destination. No. The faculties that we talk about, the 12 powers that we talk about, these are faculties that are within each of us. As we talk about at the very beginning, just as the stars, the principles that hold the stars in the sky, that's the same principle available to us. It's for us to awaken them, and we have to develop, we might want to develop a practice that helps us remind ourselves on a daily basis and awaken them and strengthen them on a daily basis that they exist and they're there for our use. See, in John 15:11, we find these words. These things that I have spoken unto you, that my joy might remain in you, and that your joy might be full. The only waiting is waiting for ourselves to awaken to the omnipresence of divine love, divine wisdom, and divine zeal. So that we can live in that experience of divine joy. See, the Christ within us is the invisible presence of all there is waiting to express. Let me tell you again. Let me share with you again. Let me emphasize that one more time, that the Christ within us, the power within us, the divine within us is the invisible presence of all there is waiting to express, not to express they are there, but to express through us, through you, through us as us. So you say, well, why? How can I? Why hasn't it? Well, see, the question really is, are we, are you, am I willing to accept our role as the one being expressed through? Are we willing to accept our role as the expression of this invisible creative energy that lies within us, that was implanted in us at the beginning of humanity? Think about it. Just for a moment, just think about it. Am I willing to allow all that I am, that I don't even think that I am, that I didn't know that I was? Am I willing to work to bring it, to awaken it, to bring it forth and allow it to express through me as me? Not make it, not force it, not beg it, but to allow it to just flow right through me. And I can't allow it to flow through me until I understand what it is and what it does and how it is and how it does. So I need to do some study along with my practice. I'm just saying. Remember that the powers that are the foundation of the consciousness you are, that those powers, they're like the facets of a precious gem. Individually, they do have merit, each one. Each one, love, wisdom, strength, power, understanding, elimination, life. Each have power within their own selves. Each has its own merit. But let's know this. It is when you view them in their completion that you benefit from the totality of the gem's true beauty. You see, when we're able to just bring together our activated divine aspects, we too possess a divine glow, just like that precious gem. See, we are the precious creations of the Creator. Wow. A lot on your plate, huh? What do I do? Where do I go? Go within. Work with your practice. If you don't have a practice, develop one. If you've been working with a practice and it's not giving you what you want, enhance your practice. How do I enhance it? Study, read. Find Unity of Chicago South Spiritual Community online. That's how. Because this week, what is the edict of the week? What is the task of the week? What is the job of the week? This week, we want to do this. We want to go forward with that divine glow, because we bring in all those aspects, all those powers together. And we want to go forth with that divine glow on display. And we want to go forth with a knowledge, with an understanding that as we see ourselves in that divine glow, so it becomes. As you see yourself, so you become. So decide, what do you want to express? What do you want to look like? What spiritual being do you wish to be expressing? Hold the thought, work on the thought, work in bringing it forth. And know truly, as you see it, as you practice it, so it becomes, so you become. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining us at Unity of Chicago South, online and on demand. I'm Reverend R. Ken Turner. Until next time, be at peace with yourself and be at peace with the world.